Shalom, beautiful people. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm so excited. I really am. I have so much planned for today, right? It is the first of the month. Well, it's not the first of the month. It's the first of the year. That's so crazy. I don't know why. All day I've been thinking it's the first of the month because I'm fasting today. I usually only fast on the first of the month, but because it is the new year, apparently I decided to fast today, so I am fasting. But I am going to be rearranging this space, particularly my altar. I'm changing it for the season, and then I have a plan for the outside offerings that I'm gonna do today. I'm very, very excited. Very excited. Okay. Also, not to like brag on myself or anything, but this look, I'm sorry. I don't know who she is, but I'm really loving her right now. I'm feeling her. I like it. I kind of have a feeling that this is how the collective is feeling as well. There's a new energy that all of a sudden is surging up. It's more playful. It's more like I want to, and it has to do with the seasons changing too, right? We're ready to go back outside. We're ready to start doing the things again. We're moving out of this hermit season and we're ready to come out and play. So I'm very excited and I'm loving it. I'm loving the new energy right now. So before we go ahead and pull any cards, I do have a card out and it's from the last reading. It has been really highlighted for me. So I wanted to go through it with the collective just because I've also been guided to bring some stuff for you guys, one thing for you guys to look at. So I'm going to reread this card in particular, and it's the smudging ceremony card, okay? And then we'll pray, and then we'll pull cards for the new year. All right. I don't have any downloads. Well, I guess I kind of do, but I want to keep this light and fun. I'm having a great time today. I'm loving the energy right now, so I just want to keep it light and fun, right? I was listening to Ape Chimba this morning, like just doing my makeup and getting in it. I don't know if you know who Ape Chimba is, but he's fucking phenomenal. When I was in Scotland, one of the girls that was in the apprenticeship with me, she introduced me to him. So he's absolutely fantastic. I love his music. So good. Okay, so we're going to reread this, and then we're just going to pinpoint a couple things for the new year, okay? So it says, let go of the past, purify, detox, release whatever doesn't serve or support you in your life. Cleanse your body and environment by doing space clearing and clutter clearing. Let go of the old, discarded, and unused to make way for new energy and new beginnings. Eat lightly, drink lots of fresh water, and consume food with strong life force. So, the end sentence for me, it says, eat lightly, drink lots of fresh water, and consume food with strong life force. That particular sentence to me is really, really standing out. So much so that I was guided to bring this and show you guys. Like, we'll talk about this though. So this is what I'm picking up for the ascension journey and for the ascension process that we're on, and the process of raising our frequencies, the process of allowing certain genetic strands within us to work again or light up again. A part of that journey is becoming lighter as a being, I guess you could say. Now, I'm not picking this up as you should have one diet source or the next. What I'm really picking up is that it doesn't matter the diet necessarily, it matters the quality of the food in which you are consuming. So if you like to eat meat, I mean, I know people who are on strictly meat-based diets. That's perfectly fine if you eat meat. I don't give a shit what you eat. It's the quality of the meat that you're consuming. Are you consuming meat that is filled and pumped with all types of hormones? Or are you consuming meat that is coming from animals that are feeding from Mother Earth naturally? and not being pumped and filled with hormones and all of the things that the food industry does with our food, right? This is really highlighting processed foods too. If you are over consuming processed foods, and honestly, lately I've been guilty of this. So if you're over consuming processed foods and you're not consuming enough salad, fruits, vegetables, spending time in the kitchen, making your own soups. I don't know why soups was highlighted, but there is an emphasis on that needing to happen at this time. Also, water. So I know that many people live where they get city water. I am fortunate enough to have well water. But my family and I for a while were consuming water that we would buy Aquafina, right? Bottled water. And I came to a point to where I just had enough. I was like, you can't tell me that the water that is coming out of my well that I shower with is not the same. I mean, even if it's a little bit lower quality, I don't even think it is lower quality. This is the thing. The water that I'm getting from the earth, there's no way that that's not as good for me as water that's been sitting in a plastic bottle for how many hours and shipped for how many hours in hot fucking warehouses and all of the things. There's no way. So I made a family decision. I was like, I'm making this decision now. So what I did is I just went on Amazon. I looked at different water filtration systems. I chose this one. I don't want to be quoted on this. I do believe that it's a Japanese brand. I'm not 100% positive. It is an alkaline water filtration system. Part of the reason why I chose this is because it came with 2 filters and they both last 60 days. So that's basically, what is that? That's 4 months. That's 4 months of filtered water. And then I was looking at how much it costs to replace the filters, and it's not even that expensive. The amount of money that we were spending on water at the store versus this, it's not even comparable. And this is so much better for you. And I'm going to tell you too, because this is a higher quality water, anytime you drink alkaline water, I mean, technically, right, I think Aquafina is not Aquafina. That's not what we were drinking. Ice Mountain is like a alkaline water. I don't know how that works, but if you are moving from a certain level of alkaline acidity, right, is acidity within your water and you're upping it, like when I switched to this water, I had headaches for 2 days. And that's actually a natural process. So I don't know why I need to let you guys know that. Paying attention to your water, paying attention to the quality of food is extremely important right now, because it doesn't just play in, obviously, you're feeding your vessel and you want to be able to give your vessel the best that you can. Okay, if that means that you have to cut back on your media consumption, which is what we've been told to do anyways, then maybe that's something that you should consider. I don't know why that's coming out. That's a very specific message for somebody. Okay, if you have to cut back on some of the external resources or external things that you consume, to make sure that what you're putting into your body, it can be of a higher quality, that is extremely highlighted right now. And I highly recommend that you guys start looking into it and paying attention to it more if you don't already. Okay. Again, if you eat meat, it's perfectly fine. Like if you eat plants, perfectly fucking fine. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Just because you're on a plant-based diet doesn't mean that you're not consuming things that are modified. It doesn't mean that you're not consuming pesticides and stuff like that, because obviously you do consume that. So just being more consciously aware. I just heard farmers markets too. The season for farmers markets is coming up. And for those of you who don't attend them, I'm really excited because I'm personally going to be having booths for the business at a few of the farmers markets in my area this season. So it's very exciting. But if you guys have never been to a farmer's market, if you guys have never participated in anything like that within your community, I would highly suggest doing that this season, and maybe putting more money into that, supporting your local farmers, asking them how it is that they handle their own food and stuff like that. It might, I don't know, it just feels like more education, more connection, not just to the people, but to the food in which you are consuming. So I'm loving this energy right now. Also, if you are planning on, I want to put this out there because I was just told to, but I'm also really excited about it. I still haven't spoke to my mentor about it though. So I heard just say it. Okay, we're going to just say it. So this year, I know many people are starting to get into gardening. I know that there are so many gardening videos on YouTube. You can learn from these beautiful people who have been doing this for years already. But I am going to put it out there that this season coming up, I have already spoken to my mentor about, we are going to be gardening together. She's going to be teaching me a lot, and I am going to see if she is comfortable with me recording some of our conversations, because I tend to ask a lot of questions, and my mentor, her name is Angie, she is like a fucking encyclopedia, right? So she is so incredibly knowledgeable. I love her to death. She's so kind. She loves to teach. So I kind of wanted to do something on YouTube when it comes to gardening, because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions, and they want to learn how to do this stuff themselves. So I want to do that. But I also, in the local community, I'm going to talk to her about putting on some events, because she, you know, she does canning, all of the things. My sister does canning a lot too. We do canning. So I'm going to talk to her about putting on some events so that we can, you know, help out the local area as well, people in the local community. And we'll come up with different ideas, and I'll keep you guys up to date on that. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that to come out. Okay. Let's go ahead and pray, collective. I hope you guys are doing well. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are not a newcomer, if you have been watching me, I love you. Thank you. I salute you. Again, for the newcomers, my name is Sarah Davis. I am the not co-founder. What am I talking about? I guess I am the co-founder. That's really funny. I just heard we're co-creating. This wasn't just you. This was you and God. Okay, so we're going to stick with I'm the founder. I am the founder. I'm so sorry. Of ascendinglifestyle.com, or Ascending Lifestyle, the brand, whatever. Yeah, if you guys are interested in a personal reading at this time, how about we do this? I'll keep my prices until the end of the day today, until midnight today, and I'll keep the 10% discount code up until the end of the day today, because I'm feeling so good. So if you guys want a personal reading, go ahead and book that right away. It doesn't have to be done right away. I think I give you guys 2 weeks out to be able to actually like do the reading itself, but it does have to be paid for right away. Okay. So I would go ahead and book that right away, because tomorrow, I'll put it off till tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to be changing the prices. I'm going to be upping my prices. Okay. I'm also going to be offering some new things. Yesterday, I tested out a bath salt, a bath soak. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to start putting that stuff together. So that'll be out. The teas are coming together. I haven't really touched the oils yet, but the energy is shifting a lot. So I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling like, feeling it. I don't know the rest of that song. Okay, let's go ahead and pray. We do have a card already, which is kind of exciting because I see it. Okay. Mother God, Father God, Heavenly Spirit, I thank you so much for the love, the guidance, the protection. I thank you for everything I am and everything I am not. I thank you for the lessons received and the lessons yet to come. I pray that at this time, Any messages I receive for the collective, I receive them in the way in which you intend for me to receive them. I pray that I'm able to communicate clearly. I pray that any visions that I may get, I may see them clearly so that I can then communicate them to the collective in the way in which you deem worthy. Ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters, Anunnaki, I thank you for the love, the guidance, the protection, the wisdom, the knowledge, the teachings that you provide as well through the Most High. I pray that any messages I receive is for the collective's highest good, abundance, sustenance, prosperity, creativity, and legacy building at this time. I pray that you feel the love that we have for you just as much as we feel the love that you have for us. So glory be to the Most High forever and ever. Amen. First card out is Shapeshifter. I am going to get it out of the book, but I'm really feeling like it's this curiosity. This new year is going to allow you to shapeshift into, and I heard morph yourself into the person that you have been striving to become for some years now, even lifetimes. Like, this is so incredibly beautiful, collective. I'm also getting told that there's a really strong connection to animals right now. And this is going to be highlighted for the next couple years. So if you work with animals, if you have an affinity, a certain type of connection with animals, I would really pay attention to that. Back in old native cultures, people actually used to shapeshift into animals that they had a kinship with. That was something that they were able to do through meditation. I feel like some of you, this gift is going to be opening up within yourself. But for the collective as a whole, I really just feel like we're morphing into the people that we have truly been striving to become through all of the healing that we've done. Even though there's still healing to happen, there's still healing that needs to happen, but because I don't really know if that's a process that ever ends on this plane, on this dimension. Okay. There is still healing that has to happen, but that doesn't discount the work that you've already done, right? If you need to take this time to reflect on what it is that you've accomplished up to this point, I would definitely do that. I would definitely take the time to pat yourself on the back, thank yourself, right? Thank yourself for doing all that you do, not just for you, but for the people around you, for the collective as a whole. Because remember what I said, as you heal, the collective heals as well. Even if you can't see the impact that you make, it doesn't mean that you don't have a very strong impact on how our society and how our race is going to expand. And I'm talking about the human race. I don't give a fuck about your skin color, okay? Just to get that straight. Ooh, someone just got sassy and I heard something just ding up there. That's funny. Like, ding, 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 nailed it. I did say I was going to get it out of the book, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Guess what song I was listening to this morning, too, when I was taking a shower? Here comes the sun. Doo, 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 doo. Here comes the sun. And I said, it's all right. Okay, it says, you can be anything you desire. I'm sorry. I feel so giddy. I love it. You can be anything you desire. Let go of attachment to your identity. See the world around you with new eyes. Be malleable. Experiment with different ways of viewing reality. See the point of view of others. If you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, maybe you need to shift the way you see the person or situation. I do see that happening within the collective. There is paradigm shifts that are like, remember what we said last reading? We were doing this to things that were not that are no longer serving us. There are paradigm shifts that we no longer resonate. And that's not just on an individual level, that's on a collective level, right? The collective doesn't want to go back to what things used to be, and the collective definitely doesn't want to participate in this fear-based, fear-mongering type of fucking society, right? We are paving the trail for new ways, and a part of being able to do that is being able to understand perspectives that are outside of our own, right? Something that I will say about myself that I actually really appreciate, not to toot my own horn too much during this video because I seem to be feeling myself today, so... But something that I really, really do is I force myself to listen to people that I don't agree with. And I do that because I'm not sure who I heard it from, but I one time heard someone say that the only way that you could truly debate an argument is if you know the other side's argument better than they do. And I've honed in on that. I've really honed in on that. I'm also like that too, because growing up, my parents always made us research. They didn't want us to feel the way we felt just because they felt that way. They wanted us to do our own research and make sure that we understood why it was that we were choosing a viewpoint that we were choosing, right? I just heard include God in this. And this is funny because this is something that I love to do. A lot of times if I'm triggered, if I am listening to someone and I'm just like, the fuck, right? I tend to take it to God. I really do. Because sometimes we're all human, right? We all have flaws. We're not perfect. So we can't expect the people that we listen to be perfect. We also cannot expect ourselves to agree with everything that a single person says that we like. I don't know why that has become a mindset within our society, that if somebody says one thing that you disagree with, then all of a sudden you can't listen to that person anymore. And it's like, well, who the fuck are you going to listen to? Are you just going to listen to yourself? Do you really think that's healthy? What a narcissistic point of view. What a narcissistic way to go about fucking life. I'm just going to listen to myself because I don't agree with anybody else. And I know more than anybody else. Nobody can teach me anything because I know everything. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are, though? You really have nothing to learn from anybody? Right? Really? It's silly. It's honestly silly. It's so silly the way people react to people that they disagree with nowadays. The utter outrage is just fucking, holy hellcats. You guys need a therapist, straight up. Or you need to go to like one of those breaking rooms where you can just like break all the glass in the room, or go to like those axe throwing fucking restaurants that they have. Figure it out. Sorry. Okay, let's move on. I don't know how we just went down that rabbit hole. All right. Mother God, Father God, what are some messages that the collective needs to receive at this time for this coming new year? I just heard, let's keep it light and playful. Let's keep it light and playful. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. There's shadow work that is coming. But let's keep it light and playful. This isn't our first rodeo, I heard. This is not the first rodeo. We've done this work before. If we've done it once, we can do it again, right? But right now is a time to keep it light and playful. Right now is a time to do things that you've been wanting to do but haven't done, right? So if you have an interest in, I heard pottery. If you have an interest in pottery, if you have an interest in art, if you have an interest in some type of dance, if you have taken an interest in some sort of like, I'm hearing community events that you have been looking at from afar and you haven't allowed yourself to go in and participate with, right? Now is the time to do so, right? Explore, shapeshift. Who is that person that you're trying to become? Who is it that you have been just like imagining yourself being? Shapeshift into that person. Let yourself do the damn thing, man. Like, do the damn thing. Okay, look, we have Sage of Higher Knowledge. There's more that's coming into the collective, right? Look at the crown being lit up. There's so much wisdom. There's so much knowledge that's coming into the collective at this time. And we can't be so... I heard don't be so rooted in what once was. Look, and then we have the light and the dark. I feel like there's a knowledge of how to balance that's coming in. There's a knowledge of how to appreciate. There's more appreciation for your light and your dark side. I really keep on seeing, like, it's like gene codes. Okay, this is gonna get abstract. We've been getting abstract, but I keep on seeing like gene codes that are refusing themselves together. And it's opening up different parts within the collective, different types of awareness, different types of knowledge, different types of knowing, that's making it easier for the collective to move away from societal norms that once were, so that we can create what it is that we want to truly create, how it is that we want to truly live, truly be free, is what I heard. Freedom is such a huge thing. Like, okay, I'm going to keep these facing out, but we are going to address the two that came out as well. Look, I was talking about animals too, right? This came out. Horse medicine. Some of you within the collective have this real affinity with animals, right? Like, there's some people who, there's some people who like dismiss connection with animals. And if somebody has done that with you, particularly within the collective, their dismissal of any type of connection with animals has caused you to dismiss them from allowing to have your energy. Wow. You guys are really just like cutting shit off, man. Like, oh, you don't think so? Okay. Okay. I just heard, okay, boo-boo. Like, and this is really healing for you. This is really healing for you. I love it that it's a horse too. Horses are so incredibly sensitive to energy. Like, they're so incredibly sensitive to energy. If you don't believe me how sensitive horses are to energy, when a fly, I grew up around horses my whole life. When a fly lands on a horse's skin, their skin is so sensitive that it automatically like twitches to get the fly off. Like, they're extremely sensitive to energy. They can pick up on your energy. They know you from your energy. They see your energy. Horses are fucking magical creatures. They're so beautiful too. And they're a symbol of freedom. They're also a symbol of grace. So I'm getting this, like, have grace with yourself, collective. Allow yourself, as you're shape-shifting into this new being, as you're allowing yourself to shape-shift into this new way of seeing you and this new way of you representing yourself as an individual within this dimension, right? Have grace with yourself. Allow yourself to go through the ebbs and flows of being a human being, because this experience here on earth is extremely beautiful. And it is an opportunity, right? It is most definitely an opportunity that you should be thankful to have. I heard there are souls lined up to have this, and you're here. So be thankful for that. I'm going to read Pueo first. Okay. Look, where's the other owl? I thought, yeah, there's another owl in this too. Owls are very wise creatures. They're the eagles of the night. It's really funny because actually in native cultures, a lot of shapeshifters will shapeshift into owls. Okay, so it says, no matter how compelling an experience of challenge, darkness, or defeat may seem, you have divine protection and the promise of safe passage through to the dawn. You will see and hear truth of the light, truth, your internal dharma, your authentic self. You're hearing your internal dharma, your internal truth more clearly because you're allowing yourself to become, this has to do with the whole, the smudging, the lighter food. You're allowing yourself to become a lighter being, not just in body, not just in mind and soul, but in body as well, right? And that's allowing your authentic self to be heard and to be seen more clearly. It's beautiful. You shall not be alone on this journey. Soul guides now help you find your true north. If you have been proceeding along a dangerous path, even unknowingly, Pueo will navigate you safely away from evil and ill wishes, guiding you back to your higher purpose and sacred path. Information that may have been hidden Didn't I just say last reading? There's more information to come in, collective. We don't know everything yet. We just have to go with the flow, man. Information that may have been hidden for a time will come to light. There is a guiding intelligence. There is a guiding intelligence, a higher knowledge. There is a guiding intelligence. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm so sorry. It's really, I feel super childlike. It's really hard for me to sit here and just do this. Yeah, I heard my ancestors like, calm down, it's fine. There is a guiding intelligence assisting you safely through a situation in your life that is otherwise confusing or dangerous for you. There are divine powers helping you in all situations to do with battles, unfairness, or injustice, whether you are consciously aware of these things or not. Trust in the signs that you see, and especially in the truth that you hear, sometimes beneath what is actually being said. You can't just hear, you can't just pay attention to the words. What is the energy behind the words that are spoken from whoever it is that you're receiving those words from? What is the energy that comes with that? Because somebody can be lying to you all day long. And if you sit there and if you're so naive to disregard energy, then you will be the fool forever in your life. You will forever be the fucking fool. Straight up. I know this because I was this. I'm not talking to just anybody. I'm talking to myself too. I was once that fool who ignored the energy that the people were giving off and just went by the words and trusted the words that were coming out of people's mouths when I knew intuitively that they were fucking, something was off, extremely off. So if you intuitively are hearing things that people are saying, even if you in your whole heart want to believe in the goodness of these people, in the goodness of if you, I'm just going to stick, if you want to believe so heavily in the goodness, sometimes you have to strip away your want to believe and just pay attention to what actually is. What is the actual energy that is being given off? Is someone able to hold on a conversation with people that don't agree with them? Or are they so dismissive that they just scream over them and call for them to be dismantled and oppress their speech because they don't agree with their own points of views? Are they so blocked? Are they so narcissistic in their way of being and in their energy that they can't even hear opposing opinions to their own? This is, I just heard grandiose. It's a grandiose. Like, come on, man. The accuracy of your insights and perceptions are heightened at this time. Aumakua, a Hawaiian in Hawaiian refers to vulnerable ancestors. This oracle also indicates that loved ones on the other side are sending you love and assistance and are receiving your prayers and intentions for your own healing. This is beautiful, right? This is co-creation, right? This is, I'm pretty sure that the reason why earlier when I said I'm the what did I say, the co-founder, right? That was definitely on purpose. There are no coincidences. That was the ancestors, that was spirit, that was my spiritual teams, guardian angels, the Anunnaki. That's them telling you. It's not just you, right? We've been here helping you. So it's okay for you to say you're the co-founder, even though you are the single entity in this form that has created on the 3D realm, whatever it is that you're doing. But you're never alone. This is why this whole, I don't know why this is coming up, very random. But this is why this whole idea of people being afraid of death, it's really actually, I feel like it's going to shift in a sense. Hopefully it shifts in a sense. I'm praying that it shifts in a sense, because this idea that death is something, is an ending, right? What did Peter Pan say? What a great adventure death would be, or death is only the beginning. I don't know what the hell the saying was. But people, I used to be afraid of dying alone, and I was shown that I'm never alone. So how could you die alone, right? You can't die alone. There's no way. Especially if you're a spiritual being. Even if you're not a spiritual being, even if you deny, even if you're an atheist, you never die alone. You don't die alone. And this whole concept of being fearful of death is because society, especially if you're in the States, I know other societies are very different, but if you're in the States has, I just heard, manipulated the idea of death so much that it's become so incredibly, I just can't stand it, honestly. I really can't. I can't stand the whole dying experience in the States. Like what they do, the ceremony, they don't even give real ceremonies, right? Like the last funeral I went to, it's basically everyone just goes to a funeral home. You sit there and you watch the family members cry, and then you leave. Like you listen to whoever it is that says whatever they say, and then you leave. There's nothing, it's so empty. It's so empty. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, you're never alone anyways. So, all right, now we're going to read this. It says, we're just going to read in the reading. There is a powerful and sacred bond between so I'm just going to read this couple sentences. It says, you are guided to honor the inner knowing that flows naturally from your instincts and intuition. As you respect your inner guiding wisdom, your life experience will improve. You will successfully navigate your way around negativity. Healing, spirit communication, and loving repair of the sense of self after any type of abuse is indicated. This is spiritual support and assistance for a journey ahead that will take you far. Progress is being made. I feel like this abuse is not just physical abuse, but I feel like this abuse, we've been talking about addiction all week. Well, all last week. It's technically a new week, but we've been talking about addiction. And I feel like that is truly a spiritual abuse. And if we are being told to lighten ourselves so that we can tap into higher frequencies, so that our physical bodies can be a part of this higher frequency, well, releasing that spiritual abuse of addiction is a part of that. It's not easy. There's a lot of healing that needs to come with this and is going to come with this collective. It is a journey and it can be dark, right? But if you're able to receive, if you're able to open yourself up to receive the higher knowledge that is trying to channel itself through you and guide you, you will be able to see the light within the dark and the dark within the light. You'll be able to find that balance. I heard spiritual teachings and spiritual connections. So whether you have to join some type of group, whether you have to insert yourself into some type of meditation practice that you know goes on within your community, or even if you don't know what happens within your community, to take the time to research and see if you can find anything. I'm getting that's going to help. And this isn't just to do with addiction. I just have a feeling that this is going to help the collective as a whole. Finding some type of meditation community, finding some type of spiritual community that you can insert yourself with. That's really going to help be a guiding force as well. It's also going to help you to fine tune your energetic wisdom, like meaning that you'll be able to trust in your energetic pickups from people outside of what it is that they're just fucking speaking, right? Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's do some of this. Oh, shit. I hope you guys are doing wonderfully. Look, this is what I just... The collective is going through a major initiation process. And a part of this initiation is believing in all of the possibilities that there are. Believing that being your true authentic self is how you actually open up this portal to go through this initiation. I just heard forgetting the stigma. I heard dogma too. I don't know what dogma is. So if you guys know, you can comment it below. I would really appreciate it. I am going to go to Google after this anyways. Not Google. DuckDuckGo. I just got I was just corrected real quick on that. Did you see that? Not Google. We don't do Google. It's funny. All right, Mother God, Father God, Heavenly Spirit, what are some other messages that the collective needs to receive at this time? Okay, I heard clear the board. So it kind of yeah, we're going to clear the board right now. I feel like this was for a current energy too. So let's pick up a different energy. Let's talk about, I heard next 3 months. So we're going to pick up on some energy for the next 3 months. I've never done this before. Okay. Stop playing, y'all. Stop fucking playing, man. Oh my gosh. You guys are hilarious. We have 333 on the board. So whatever 333 means, numerologically. Did you guys hear that nonsense that just came out of my mouth? I don't even know what that was. That's not a word. I tried to say the word. That's not a word though. Holy hellcats, numerosity. I sound like fucking Biden. Jesus Christ. Help me now. Help me now. I cannot. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna work with what we have on the board. This is so funny. Okay. So the first card out, this is for the next 3 months, okay? For the first card out, we have Winter's Dream gestation period. I'm gonna get this out of the book because I haven't gotten this card in a while, and I kind of find it interesting that I'm getting it when we're getting it. Look though, this was on the bottom of the deck. I guess I should hold up the bottom of the deck. People are gonna be like, she is, yeah. Look, we're coming out of winter digestion. What am I doing? The words are not working. Can you guys please help? Please. Winter gestation and coming into spring. Oh, the newness. Rest and renewal. And this talks about resting with your eyes open. Allowing yourself to rest but not falling asleep. I feel like this is an energy that we're moving out of though. Like these next 3 months, we're going to be moving away, like out of this and into this. I love it though that this card is 369. We're still going to read it. We're reading it because I said so. That's why. And it's the last card of the fucking, oh no, it's not. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, sorry. It says the Winter's Dream. I'm going to stop saying sorry too. I watched the last video because it was so, it was deep and like kind of, I felt like I was kind of all over the place. So I had to rewatch it to make sure that it made sense. If I had to do a follow-up video, I think it's perfectly fine. I don't know why I said that. Why the fuck did I say that? What's happening? Okay. The Winter's Dream is, that's why I said that. I was going to say it again. In that video, I said I'm sorry a lot and I'm done. I'm not saying that anymore for my giddy, weird, like weirdo shit. I'm not apologizing for it because I am a weirdo. And a lot of us are weirdos. Like a lot of us are spastic. And even if you're not, you have a weirdness about you. Like human beings are weird beings. Like we're weird. How are we here among the animal kingdom? That's weird. Like the form in which we take, it's weird. It's kind of weird. So we're weird beings. So I'm going to stop apologizing for my weirdness. That's my authentic self. That's what I was going to say. That's what I have to say about that. Okay, the Winter's Dream is a summons to go within. Your life force longs to turn inward like the sap of trees returning to the roots. Oh, I love that. Cast your gaze toward the deep and hidden places in your heart. Come to rest again in the sanctuary and safety of your soul and be at peace, basking in your crystalline clarity in that quiet place. This is not hibernation. Do not fall asleep. Take your quiet, wakeful nature with you into stillness and know that you are replenishing your life force. This really has to do with the authentic self coming out, because also on the board is curiosity, right? So going inward and being really, really curious about who it is that you see now. Being really, really curious about this energy that's being opened up and tapped tapped within you, like that, like tapping the sap of a tree, right? Or tapping a tree, right? Like really going inward and just, it said basking in your own self, allowing yourself to just be free. I heard just be free. Just be free and understand that the universe is here doing it with you. You are not alone. The universe is co-creating your reality with you if you allow it to. So what is it that you want to untap? What is it that you want to be revealed within yourself? How do you want to not just be seen within society? How do you want to see yourself when you look in the mirror? How do you want to feel? Right? Allow yourself to be that thing. Tap into that. Who gives a fuck what these people have to say? Straight up. Who gives a fuck what these people have to say? I don't answer to any human being here. No. Let's get this straight. I don't answer to any human being here. I answer to the Most High. And this should be your attitude too. I don't answer to you. I don't know who this is for, but you need to tell yourself this. Like, I don't answer to you. I answer to the Most High. The Most High knows my heart. The Most High knows the type of work that I'm trying to do. The Most High knows what's best for me. The Most High is here always. Whenever I pick up the phone to call, the Most High always picks up. Always. Always fucking answers. Always. Ooh, my ears are ringing, baby. Hello. It's funny. Hello. I'm here. Oh my God. Trust that the deeply buried seeds inside your soul, the ones you planted even before you were born, are stirring softly, ready to awaken with the spring. Ready to awaken with the spring. This is so beautiful, collective. Oh my God. But do not try to rouse them early. Instead, surrender to the quiet of winter's dream. Winter's dream can lull you into a slumber where you can lose consciousness and become caught in a nightmare. Awaken, awaken. Find that easy return to wakefulness that brings you clarity. This is the time to set your priorities in order, yet not act on any of them. Allow the clarity and transparency that comes with winter's dream to permeate your heart and soul. The time for action will come later. Remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake up within the dream, to lucidly guide it to your chosen destination. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. Sorry. So for the next 3 months, this is what we're talking about right now. In the next 3 months, right? Really allow yourself to be curious about who it is or what it is and who it is that is awakening within you, right? Meditate on it. Be clear about it. Let yourself become light, right? Let yourself blossom with nature. Even though it is the first of the year, even though it is the spring equinox, right? The flowers aren't just automatically going to come into bloom. No, that's not how it works. It takes time. It takes time. Allow yourself the time to graciously come out of this winter period. Don't go to sleep. Don't allow yourself to hibernate too much anymore. Awaken your inner fire. Awaken your inner self. Awaken that inner light. Allow yourself to hear the truth, not just to hear the truth of you. Allow yourself to hear the truth of you so that you can be truthful as you walk through this plane of existence. And remember, collective, that the universe is here helping you and guiding you. These next 3 months are going to be so incredibly powerful. They're going to be so incredibly insightful. You're going to feel different. You're going to look different. By the time the flowers blossom, you are going to be blossoming with them. Oof. You are going to be blossoming with them. Get it, collective. Get it. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. And it honestly looks like she's laying on a bed of lion's mane. And I'm obsessed with lion's mane. I love mushrooms. I have microdose. I have fresh lion's mane in my apothecary. And lion's mane, it's so funny because I was just talking about how I keep seeing certain DNAs like fusing themselves back together, and that's what lion's mane actually does. Lion's mane, I heard corrects. It's not really corrects though. It does. It corrects nerve endings within your brain and within your body. So lion's mane might be something that the collective really needs to think about participating in. This is going to help with mental clarity too. Lion's mane is so good for your brain, so good for your nerve endings. It's good for your memory. So if you are meditating a lot and I believe this is the one, this card talked about remembering who it was that you were meant to be upon coming here, right? Lion's mane can assist you in doing that since you're getting mental clarity. Also, I'm still going to recommend for the anxiety and mental clarity as well as ashwagandha. I made a couple pills. I take them as needed. But I have a whole lot of it. So I do believe that I'm going to start offering some capsules as well, because I do have fresh lion's mane that's actually grown locally to me. And it's really cool because the chick that I met, one of the girls at a farmer's market, I met the owner at a farmer's market, and she allowed me to go into her space where she grows all the different mushrooms, and she showed me all the different things. So I get them local as well. And that's the beautiful thing about where I live. I'm able to get local honey, right? All the local honey from here is in my product, like the winter hydration line. It's all local honey. Like it's fresh, it's good, it's raw, it's pure, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna leave this here. I feel like I'm just going on and on a little bit. I don't know if I am, but I heard closing message. Let's get a closing message for the next 3 months, okay? And I'm gonna take it from the Lightworker deck. Oh my gosh, these next 3 months are gonna be so incredibly beautiful, collective. Again, it's gonna be hard work. It's gonna be hard work, but let's get it. I'm so excited. And just so you guys know, if you guys are in a space to where you're kicking a certain type of habit, a certain type of addiction, I guess you can say, I'm right there with you. Like, you're not doing this alone. Last night was my New Year's, right? So listen, we're going to be honest in this platform. No shade to myself, but I had a whole bottle of wine because I'm like, well, I just heard bottoms up, that fucking song. Anyways, we're going to move past that. Yeah. And I watched Bridget Jones, so go figure. This is really funny. I was laughing at myself last night. But you know what? It was everything it needed to be. It was everything it needed to be. Because I woke up last night, I wasn't feeling good. I woke up at 2:22 in the morning. I wasn't feeling good, but 2:22 means that you are exactly where it is that you're meant to be. And I just was thankful for what's to come and this releasing that's happening, not just with me, but the collective as a whole. It's so beautiful. All right. Final message for the next 3 months, this energy, please. And thank you. Much appreciated. Love you guys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys see the altar lit up? I'm changing the altar today too. I have the lights lit up for you guys. I'm cleaning and changing all of the things today. I'm very excited. have all of my new pictures picked out. In my altar, I have pictures that not on the top, like these are where is it? Like these are, that's artwork that I bought. I have 2 of them from France. One of them is from New Orleans. And one is a picture of my nieces and nephew, my kids. But inside the altar, I have pictures that represent the seasons. So I'm changing out the pictures today. I'm really excited. And I'm going to clean it up. We're going to dust. We're going to do all the things. Right? Yes. It says initiation by fire. We're going to read it. I just want to make sure that's the only one. I heard one more, so, oh, there we go. And look. I was just... They're showing off. They're showing off. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to show off even more. And look at what we just flipped to. 222. I was just saying I woke up at 2:22 in the morning. And this is like, yeah, pay attention to numbers. The synchronicities and all the things, right? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Okay, let's go ahead and read Initiation by Fire. What a bunch of show-offs. I love it. Go ahead, do you, boo. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. These are going to be the final messages for this reading. I love you guys. If you enjoyed this message, please like. If you are not subscribed, but you've been here for a while, please subscribe. It really helps me to be able to get this message to other people within the collective. And I'm really loving the tribe that we're building here. So you are meant to be here. I love you. If you need any question, or if you have any questions, if you need any guidance or assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is in the description box below, but it is also info@ascendinglifestyle.com. I'm open to receive. Okay. Initiation by fire is a life-changing spiritual cleansing. Your life will never be the same again. Allow the power of the divine fire to clear and purify you inside and out. Yes. Yes. This is not a time to hold on to anything, no matter how much you once believed you needed it. In letting go, you will gain so much more than you ever imagined, opening to fresh blessings and new life. You are like the phoenix, ready to emerge from the holy flames, reborn. I feel like this is going to be like, fire is going to help you to clear, cleanse, and purify, but you are going to be the phoenix at the end of these 3 months, right? You're going to blossom with the spring. You are going to spread your wings with the Spring Collective, this authentic side of you, this new curiosity that you have for yourself, this new trust in the fact that you're not doing this alone, that you're being guided to do this. The new trust in the fact that you allow yourself to open up to see the synchronicities and to see the signs and to pay attention in the ways in which you're supposed to, in the ways in which you intuitively know that you should, allowing yourself to hone your energy so that you can, in turn, pick up on the energy of the people that are speaking to you, right? This is so beautiful. You're going to come out, you're going to emerge, and people are going to look at you like, who are you? And you're going to be like, oh, you don't know. Let me tell you. Let me show you. Watch me go. Some of you are like, I don't even have to speak any of that. Girl, you don't have to speak any of that. You don't. You don't have to say a damn thing. You can show these people through action, right? You could show these people through action, through your passion, through your internal fire, right? A new life is a blessing, but that doesn't mean it is easily won. Sometimes the process will be challenging to the mind, even whilst The heart trusts in what is taking place. Whatever has been your stronghold in life, such as family, a marriage, job security, a talent, or something that you have used to define, we're getting into it, define your sense of self, will be where the fire burns brightest. Those areas will be transformed. Letting go and allowing that to happen to the very parts of your life that are most protected. Wait, rewind. Letting go and allowing that to happen to the very parts of your life that you are most protective of can require deep faith. I just spoke this, the trust, right? You have to remember that love is real so that you can hold on to your courage whilst you let go and allow the divine to have its way, co-creating, guiding you. Remember that the power of the fire is destructive only in part. It also stimulates rapid new growth. Healing will arise in whatever area is being transformed. It is not only an ending, but also a beginning. This is so, so beautiful. I'm so incredibly excited for the collective. I'm here for it. I'm all the way in. I do want to read what, so we have 333 on the board and we're talking about the next 3 months. So I'm going to read 333 and it fits in with this card, right? 11 is also portal energy. We were talking about you allowing your authentic self to come through is what is opening up a new portal for you, right, collective? Yee! This year, that was a lot. Sorry. This year is the mark of a new portal. So the frequency of 3 indicates a time to learn, write, teach, or develop new ideas, collaborate with others, and create win-win situations. It is also the number stamp of the Ascended Masters, particularly multiple 3s, affirming their connection with you. I'm going to read 222 as well, because that's here too. That's here as well, 222. We have Second Ray of Wisdom and Initiation by Fire. So I'm going to hold these up for you guys to see. You see, 222. The frequency of the 2 brings healing around partnership and allows you to be helped by others, particularly in relationships, whether business or personal. The 2 indicates more can be gained by working with another. Beautiful. This is tribe energy, right? We're talking about these divine unions coming into place this year as well. These next 2 years, I heard. Go figure. So funny. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. We're like an hour and 10 in. So if you're here, thank you again. I love you guys so much. Listen, let your true authentic self be felt and heard. If you're still discovering what your true authentic self looks like, congratulations. All I can say is congratulations, because your curiosity of your own self and who it is that you want to be, who it is that you're trying to become, who it is that the divine knows you can be, is a beautiful, beautiful process. It's a beautiful thing. So I congratulate you guys for all the hard work. Thank you again for being here. I will see you guys soon. I'm not sure when. I've done a lot of readings these past few days, so I might just take a little step back. But I will definitely see you before the end of the week. Maybe next Sunday or Sunday we'll do a reading. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Beautiful souls.